Start. Boom, boom, boom. It seems like we only got one more boom to do. And boom. What up, though? Peace and love, kings, queens, and gods. I am the floating Yogi, and this is Midday Mind Right, brought to you by UWE, Urban Yogic Wellness and Education, where we are restructuring health and wellness in the community, one healthy habit at a time. I'm glad y'all are here today. I'm going to give y'all a moment for y'all to settle in, find a comfortable seated position. I'm going to introduce some of the sponsors, some of the people who help me be me, help me do what I do, and some of the ways that you can actually get integrated into the crew, right? So, that link that you just see at the bottom that just came through, I just pinned at the top, boom. I encourage you to check that out. That could get you straight into the Zoom room, and you can sign up on the website, and under the calendar you'll be able to click on all the free classes we have available to you, all the ways that we can start to integrate these healthy habits into our life one at a time. It doesn't have to be super complicated or super complex. Just find one thing, stick with it, get good. Now let's add another one once we have that capacity, that stamina. And some of the people who help me be me, help me do what I do, my dude Brent, he's part of the crew too. That link that you can see, yeah, he did some saucy stuff on there to make it nice and right. And he did some other things that you're going to see coming too. I'm a little slow on the posting, but they coming hot and ready. Also, we got my dude Payoga. We got DJ Tony from Payoga Universe, a dimension where people are our greatest resource. And that is truly exactly what they are. That's where all the new stuff comes from. Everything else is old and already been here. We bring that conscious effort. Anyway, you can tap in with him to find out ways that he can be a fantastic resource to you. One of the ways he's helping us here at UWE, he's partnering with us at UWE, is with the... Let's see if I got it.
UWE.DC story on IG. Check it out. Are you moving and meditating, or are you sitting on your greatness? Hit one of those two options. Either way, the next day, you get a little shout out reminding you, again, to answer that question. And hopefully, after you realize you get a little reminder about it, you spend at least a minute of meditation, at least 5 minutes of yoga, something to help out what's going on inside your body and inside your mind, because we care about you, because we genuinely love people. It's that simple. This is what we do because we love to do it. We're doing nothing else. So, log in, hit the button, be a friend, join the growth gang, join the community, get some positivity, get some love, some breath work, some prayer, and it's all free 99. You just gotta pay attention.
Come on now, you already doom scrolling. So, with that being said, you see the energy, like, come on now, you waking up to that? That's what you need in your life. Get a moment of prayer, some affirmations, get a few breaths just to get yourself together. Alright, that's the type of community I'm trying to be around, people who are trying to pour into others and just see how we grow. Anyway, we also have Lifeform, this fantastic mat that I am practicing on, that I practice on, my family do too. Dope design, slip resistant, because we be sweating and it's hot. It's hot out here. If you in DC or been to DC, you already know the DC humidity is insane. It don't make sense for where it is, but it is what it is. It's probably the city pollution and smog, but who cares? We here and it's hot. So I need something that I ain't gonna just slip on the mat while I'm trying to be mindful. I don't want my mind to be full of slippage. I wanted to be able to go deeper into the practice. What muscles am I recruiting to what I'm already doing to make this a little bit more balanced and less effort in the long run? How am I sending the breath through different parts parts of my body. So those lessons that I learn on the mat, I can take off of the mat and into my day-to-day life. And in those times when I normally have that low back, oh dang, I know how to remedy the situation. I know how to create the space so I'm not compressing on my spine, because I learned those lessons on the life form mat, and then I integrated it here at UWE. So I encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. Keep coming through, keep growing with us, and check out that link, sign up, come on to the Zoom room. It's a whole different experience. What else is there? I mean, there's always folks that help us be us, do what we do. Check out Born to Fly. They part of the crew too, where fitness is fashion and mental health is wealth. Okay, moving on. I'm done with the ads. I'm done with the sponsors.
No commercials.
No commercials. No stops. No breaks.
No commercials.
All right. I'm done with sponsors. Done with the partners for the moment. Tuesday night we were talking on book club about the Ida and the Pingala, the left nostril, the right nostril, the negative, the positive, the feminine, the masculine, the lunar, the solar, right? And then we were talking about the Sushumna. We were talking about that central column, the spinal cord, the nervous system, and how they crisscross paths. We were talking about some fun stuff. We introduced the Caduceus from the book club. It's a fantastic story. Just check it out. Tap in with us. And then I wanted to do some alternate nostril breathing today. I wanted to do a little alternate nostril breathing where we just gonna flow it out. A little alternate nostril breathing where we hold it in, hold the breath in, lift the chest up, and see what that shifts. Maybe a feeling comes up. You know, we have these SIFTs, these sensations, images, feelings, and thoughts that we're constantly experiencing. So when you hold the breath in, lift the chest up, notice what shifts, and see if you can find a little bit of contentment, a little bit of calm, a little bit of at ease with it. Even if it's not at ease, peace in the fact that it's there. Because sometimes life can be a little difficult and a little bit uncomfortable. And once we learn to deal with those difficult and uncomfortable situations on a smaller scale, the way it trickles into our life, it's exactly what we need. So, if you meet me in a seated position with a tall spine, the shoulders back, chest up, close the eyes, lower the gaze. And allow yourself to settle in. Start to notice your journey towards stillness. Start to notice the itches or the tension. And once you do, take a breath in through the nose, above it, below it, behind it, beside it, surround it, and let it go. Allow your attention to draw to the movement the breath creates. And that's okay. Start to visualize how the body expands, where you feel it, where you know it's shifting. And start to notice when it compresses, where it compresses, how deep, how fully we exhale. And you don't have to take large breaths. But notice when the desire to comes. The desire to start to shift, to adjust. Let it be right where it is. And find contentment with that. Now we'll take some alternate nostril breathing. We'll bring the peace fingers to the forehead. The right thumb covers the right nostril. The pinky and ring cover the left when it's time. We'll inhale through the left and then we'll exhale through the right. We'll do it 3 times and then we'll switch. Inhale through the right and exhale through the left. Just to get a temperature, a gauge of the clarity of the sinuses. Start to open them up a little more. Close the right nostril, inhale through the left. If it's blocked, don't inhale harder. Inhale softer. And exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Last one through the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left for 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold, close both. 1. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, close both. 1, 2. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, close both. 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Out through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, close both. 1, 8, 9, 10, 16. Out to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In through the left. Fill the lungs. All the way up behind the peace fingers, the crown of the head. Exhale through the right. Inhale to the right. Behind the eyes, the eyebrow. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the right. All the way up to the back of the skull. Exhale to the left. Last one. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Relax the hands down to the side. You can rotate the neck, the head, or you can just rest in stillness. Any one of those sensations come to you. Let it come. Unpack it. And let it go. Same with the images. Even the feelings. Regardless of how intense. Even how loud the thoughts. Let them come. Just as easily as they came. Let them go. Smooth breath in. Warm breath out. You can start to retrace the train of thought. Note those sensations that you felt, the images that popped into your mind, the feelings that came up and went away, and the thoughts. Trace the train of thought backwards. Come back to the beginning, before the breath walk. Come back to the irritations during that journey towards stillness, to when you came in. Clean up the mind space. Organize it. We'll close with 3 breaths. First one, in and out through the nose. Last 2, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathe with me. Exhale it out. Hands to prayer. In through the nose. Out through the nose. In through the nose. out through the mouth. Last one through the nose. Let it go. Nose to the forehead, think about. Oh yeah. Thanks for vibing, yo. Hey, Nas came through. What up, dog? What it do? Who else up in this thing? Jamie, what up? Oh yeah. Okay. Some other things I encourage you to do is check out UYWE.DC on all streaming platforms. Sign up on, especially on IG. Check out their stories. You can engage with Tony, with myself, with the whole gang. We're all in there doing something, something to help keep this wheel turning, this machine growing. And maybe it's that moment of prayer, maybe it's a moment of breath work, maybe it's I want to show you, I've been rocking with the sun salutations and it feels so good now. The first 3 weeks sucked ass, but now 3 weeks in, it's like, hold up, this actually feels good. Let's rap about it, let's grow, come to class, I see, this is what community's for. Again, I'd like to thank Lifeform, UWE, Payover, Brent, Flow Yoga Center, where you can come to check out the physical practice that we encourage, and as well as Sun and Moon Yoga in Arlington. With so many ways to be engaged. Do it. Right? Come on with it.
I was thinking 2 questions.
Okay.
One, I think you answered like over a year ago, so might as well answer it again. How do you establish your morning routine for breath work specifically? Because I was thinking about left and right nostril and stuff, and how I have a routine now, 5 minutes of silence, and how at one point I had breath of fire in my daily routine. And so I was just wondering, what day do you pick what to do? How consistent is it? Is my specific question. But the one that's more beneficial to everybody is just, how do you how do you decide your daily routine?
I created a routine that would work for me and be well balanced. So I do
well balanced in terms of?
I do Kapalabhati breathing to activate, bring some heat. I do alternate nostril breathing to bring a little bit of retention, bring up some deeper things, any anxieties or things that I might be worried or stressed about or subconscious or on the subconscious, that gives it an opportunity to show itself. Same with the hold on Kapalabhati. I'll do alternate nostril without retention to just flow it out after that, because after that heated state, my sinuses clear up and my nostrils the flow is so much better. So a little Kapalabhati, heat things up, stir up the pot, and then clear it out, do a little in through the left, out through the right, like we did earlier, 3 times. It's clear. Then I hit the alternate nostril with retention, a little hold, a little strap. I don't know. And then I just flow it out. Now we just in flow. We went through all the stress. Now we just flowing with it. You see, I'm doing a figure 8. This is for a reason, but we'll talk about that. You gotta join me at the workshop, the sound bath that's happening at Sun and Moon Yoga on the 28th. It's happening, y'all. So
that answer reminded me of something else. So Mary Kate always talks about how getting dizzy is because of oxygen deprivation. And this time, and maybe either last week or the week before, I got dizzy in a different way. And I was thinking, yeah, exactly. So I was thinking, is it possible to deprive and or activate? Because I imagine oxygen saturation has a similar effect to oxygen deprivation.
Yep.
Is it possible to activate, deprive, separate different parts of the brain with the breath work and oxygen? Because like I said, these last 2 dizzies were different than some dizzies I remember having before.
Can you condense and re-ask that question one more game?
Sure. Okay, so sometimes dizzy is, okay, I gotta focus so I don't pass out. These last two dizzies were just, oh, I hope my head don't hurt after this, but it don't feel bad. It's just a little uncomfortable. It's a little disorienting, dizzy, but it's not uncomfortable. I'm just like, I hope my head don't hurt. And so I was thinking, is it possible to activate or deactivate different parts of the brain with the breath to achieve those types of results?
Deactivate, I wouldn't necessarily say, because water, life, breath is life.
Deprive.
So, could you deprive it? Yes. You can also oversaturate over-oxygenate and saturate the body with oxygen. It has a similar effect. It's not necessarily, in majority of cases, a fatal one. It's a really good one because our DNA needs oxygen. Like, and then there's other things that come with the oxygen. We just call it prana. So there's more to what we're breathing than just air, and there's more. It's an activating force. You can deprive.
Those rolling their eyes at me.
It's an activating force.
Last question. In the room, I have a 4-year-old and a 10-year-old. What would you recommend daily routine for each? Let's start.
I like this question. What would I recommend for a 4-year-old and a 10-year-old? So I started.
Oh, she came over to hear the answer.
I started with Jumi. We do 5. Well, we started with 1 breath, then we went to 3, and now we're at 5. But sometimes she goes more than 5. So we just sit and breathe. So it could legitimately be for a 4-year-old getting started, 10 breaths, and start that. Do it for a week right before they brush their teeth. Right after they go to the bathroom, after they brush their teeth. All right, we'll go in the room and we'll sit. We'll sit for 10 breaths and picture yourself picture yourself sitting here and what you want to wear. More will come to their mind, but that gives them a point of focus. And then ask them, well, what do you want to wear today? And then what else were you thinking about? And that will get them to start to see how the SIFTs are distracting.
So 2 of the main takeaways. I feel like there's a correlation between breath and age. So like,
for sure.
I feel like, because when the 7-year-old and the 8-year-old get home, you know, this question also will be sifted in between the 10-year-old and the 4-year-old for them. So I'm thinking, for me personally, the amount of breaths of your age, it might be good for kids. And number 2 is a point of focus. What you want to wear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Check. That was fire.
All right, those are my 3 brick questions.
CO2
See, that's making up for the last few weeks of not having it.
CO2 is deprived faster than you can replenish it, causing you to be lightheaded. That is a great perspective. CO2, there's a balance between carbon dioxide and oxygen within us, and that balance between them is what keeps us. Let me even rewind. I want to say it a little bit differently. The balance between the oxygen and the carbon dioxide is not an environment that we pay attention to that often. So when there's shifts and changes to it, it can affect us on a larger scale. Doing breath work helps to clear that out and flush that out. And balance it. Whew. I was like, hold on, let's not say this is good or bad or no. Let's cut to the chase. Purpose and utilization. Yeah, that was great, yo. This is going to be snip, snapped, and snopped. That's not even a real word, but that part will hopefully be cut out and thrown to the garbage. Yeah.
All words are made up.
I mean, they ain't nothing but just scribbles that we just agreed on. With that being said, Peace and love, kings, queens, and gods. It's Midday Mind Right. We out.